is burnt in air. Magnesium ribbon burns with a dazzling means bright, dazzling white flame, forming a white solid. These are the observations. There is formation of light, there is formation of heat, there is formation of a white powder. And once the white powder formed, the white powder formed is magnesium oxide. That is magnesium oxide. So the question is this: what happens when magnesium ribbon is burnt in air? What will be the answer? It is there in your notes. You just go through the notes, you can see magnesium ribbon burns in air with a dazzling white flame, forming a white solid, a white powder, white powder. And once the white powder formed, that is another question. The white powder formed is magnesium oxide. Do you hear me? Can you follow this? Right? Adi? Okay. So the white powder is magnesium oxide. So let us write an equation. Say an equation form. Where is the e-board, sir? E-board. It's not taken. Oh, you are. Just a minute. Just a minute. I'll be coming. So repeat the whole thing. Okay. So when magnesium ribbon burns in air, magnesium burns. This is our answer. Magnesium burns with a dazzling white light, forming a white powder. And the white powder formed is magnesium oxide. So in brackets you write, you are written up to this white powder. You are written up to white powder. Now in brackets you write magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide. You write this. The white powder is magnesium oxide. Written. You write that in brackets. You write magnesium oxide. MAGNESIUM. Magnesium oxide. OXIDE. So the question is, what is the white powder form? There's a color change. Change in color. Magnesium is say it is silver gray in color. Silver gray in color. Now that is converted to white powder. There is change in there is a change in the color. Color change is there. White powder is formed. And the question is, what is the white powder formed? And what's your answer? What is the white powder formed? Yes, come on. You say the white powder is
Magnesium oxide.
evidence magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide. That is the white powder formed. Okay. So we can write this in the form of an equation. We can write this in the form of an equation. So you write this reaction in the following way. You can write this in the following way. You write this in the form of an equation. You write magnesium plus. What is the reaction here? When magnesium ribbon burns, magnesium combines with oxygen. In air there is oxygen. So magnesium combines with oxygen. That is the reaction. That is the chemical reaction. So magnesium plus oxygen giving magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide. And that is the white powder. The white powder is magnesium oxide. Plus, we can see two other observations also. One, there is dazzling white flame. That means light energy is produced. Light. Plus, there will be heat energy also. Heat is released. Heat is liberated. So these are the energy forms. Light energy as well as heat energy. Magnesium ribbon burns. We get a white powder. The white powder is magnesium oxide. Plus, what are the other forms of products formed? Light and heat. Dazzling white flame, I told you. So there is light. Light is liberated. Light is formed. Heating effect is also there. Change in temperature. Say the four observations. Say change in state, change in color, change in temperature, evolution of a gas. Evolution of a gas. Say during this chemical reaction, that means burning of magnesium in air, we can see change in color. White powder is formed. Change in state. See the silvery gray magnesium is converted into white powder. Slight change in the state also. And change in temperature. There is liberation of a heat energy. Heat is released. Heat is liberated. So temperature increases. Temperature increases. So change in temperature. And there is formation of light also. So you can write magnesium plus oxygen giving magnesium oxide MAG NeSiUm OXIDE magnesium oxide plus light plus heat. Then below magnesium oxide, you write white powder. White powder. So the white powder formed is magnesium oxide. Okay. Do you remember the activity in the beginning? Magnesium ribbon is taken and it is cleaned. It is cleaned with a sandpaper. It is rubbed. It is rubbed with a sandpaper. And what's the use of a cleaning magnesium ribbon? You know, on the surface, Ashik, Pateri, say on the surface of magnesium ribbon, there will be a coating of magnesium oxide and basic magnesium carbonate. John Samuel, you come to the class. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
the magnesium ribbon is cleaned with sandpaper. It is rubbed with sandpaper. And what is the use of, say, cleaning magnesium ribbon before it is burnt? That is another question. Because on the surface of the magnesium ribbon, there will be a coating of magnesium oxide and basic magnesium carbonate. So this coating is to be removed. Then only magnesium ribbon easily catches fire. So you can write that also. You write? You write along with me. Okay. You write? Magnesium ribbon, magnesium ribbon, magnesium ribbon, MAG, you write? John Samuel, right? MAG NeSiUm. Magnesium ribbon is cleaned is cleaned, and the question is why? What is the purpose of cleaning? Why? That is the question. Is cleaned. Now the answer is coming. To remove, to remove the layer of or coating of layer. Hello, friends. Can you hear me?
Sir.
Now, okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, what after the other other topics I taught you? Have you written magnesium oxide in brackets? After the white powder, have you
Yes,
written
sir.
magnesium oxide?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then another point was given, and it is this. Say, before burning magnesium ribbon is to be cleaned with a sandpaper. What is the purpose of it? Why is to be cleaned? That is another question. What is our answer? Emil?
To remove.
That is to remove the protective layer of the layer of, yes, continue.
Magnesium oxide.
Magnesium oxide.
And
Basic magnesium
basic
carbonate.
magnesium oxide. On the surface of the magnesium ribbon, there will be a protective coating, a protective layer of magnesium oxide and the basic magnesium carbonate. So that protective layer is to be removed. It used to be peeled out. It used to be removed. So to remove a layer of magnesium oxide and the basic magnesium carbonate, magnesium ribbon is to be cleaned before it is burnt. Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
You give me some reply. Then only I can understand that you have
Sir.
followed this. Otherwise, cannot go. I cannot proceed. That is my problem. I have a limitation that if you are not following me, I cannot go ahead. I will repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat the whole thing till I'm sure that you have followed me. So you must give me some sign, some reply to
Okay, sir.
make sure that you have followed me. Okay, agreed?
Yes.
You say yes or no? Not
Yes, sir.
simply nodding.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so let
sir.
me
Yes,
ask you
sir.
3 questions here. Answers are there in your notes. Answers are there in your notes. You can look at the notes and after that you can give the answer. Question number 1. These are the possible questions. Question number 1. What happens when magnesium ribbon is burnt in air? What will be your answer? Aman? Shakil? Try. You try. It is there in your notes. You say. You try. What happens when? What happens when magnesium ribbon is burnt in air? What will be your answer?
Sir, can
Come on, louder, please, louder. You can hear me even without the help of the headphone. From
Yes, sir.
here, you can hear my sound. Similarly, you should be audible to me also. Aman, come on. Aman. Magnesium burns in air with a dazzling white light forming a white powder. That is the answer for the question, what happens when magnesium ribbon is burnt in air? Okay. Then question number 2, Rizwan, question number 2 is this. When magnesium ribbon is burnt in air, a white powder is formed. What is the white powder formed? Come on. Rizwan.
Sir, I was not in the starting of the class because of the net problem.
Okay. Zainaba.
Magnesium oxide.
Magnesium oxide. Yes. Magnesium oxide. Correct. Correct. Magnesium oxide. That is question number 2. Question number 3. Emil Jacob. Emil. Magnesium ribbon is cleaned before it is burnt. Why? Emil.
Magnesium ribbon is cleaned because to remove the
That is the
layer
answer.
of magnesium
For the
oxide
first
and
part, there is no mark. Magnesium ribbon is cleaned. Up to that, there is no mark at all. The mark is for the remaining part. That is to remove. Yes, come on, continue. To remove layer of magnesium
magnesium
oxide
oxide and the
and the
basic
basic magnesium
carbonate.
carbonate. Basic magnesium carbonate. Say on the surface of magnesium ribbon, there will be a coating of a layer of magnesium oxide and the basic magnesium carbonate. So these are to be removed. Then only magnesium ribbon will be exposed to air. Another thing, Say, when magnesium burns in air, what happens? Magnesium combines with oxygen, forming magnesium oxide, that is the product. In addition to magnesium oxide, there are two other products also. Which are the other two products? Sana? Which are the other two products obtained? One is magnesium oxide. Afsana, try. What are the other two products obtained? It is there. Savio, can you help her? The other two
Yes.
products obtained. Ah, pardon?
The light and heat.
Heat and light. Heat and light. These are also two products. Okay. When you think of a product, it need not be always a chemical compound. A product need not be only a chemical compound. It can be any form of product. That means it may be any form of energy also. Energy also. Okay. So that's about say activity 1. Now let us